side drive toward new north side drive.
I don't always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me. Peace. Welcome to my channel. My name's Olivia. And today, I want to talk about something that I'm currently sitting with, processing, whatever, all of the above. And that's what to do when things are just out of your control, and how to not let that mess with your peace. So here's the thing. There's a situation I'll just say waiting on. Like something important. Something that I did everything I could do about. Like I did my part. I showed up. I followed through. I did my part. And now I'm just kind of stuck. On hold. Delayed. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so what do I do now? And I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment earlier where my chest was tight, my thoughts were racing, and I just felt all this pressure, like I was just about to pop, right? Like, you know that mental spiral where you start thinking, why does this keep happening to me? What did I do wrong? How am I supposed to make this work if things aren't moving? But here's what I realized. It's not always about doing more. Sometimes it's about being still. And that honestly is challenging for me at times. Like, I'm a mom. I'm a creative. I'm a businesswoman. I work. I fix things. I solve problems. And I move mountains when I have to. But this was not mine to move. This was a moment where I had to learn not only patience, but trust. And I had to remind myself, not everything delayed is denied. Not every no is final. And not every pause is a punishment, right? Sometimes God or the universe or whatever you believe in puts you in a waiting room, not because you're not ready, but because the blessing needs to marinate, right? It needs to be made ready for you. And that shift right there, from trying to control everything to asking what's still mine to hold, that's where the peace lives. Because even when it feels like nothing's happening, you're still growing. Your faith is stretching. Your patience is getting stronger. And that is not wasted time. That, my friends, is preparation. So here's what I'm learning to do instead of spiraling. One, I sit still and pray, right? And not some long, drawn out, dramatic prayer, but just a God, help me trust this moment. Help me trust myself. Hell, help me breathe. Another thing that I'm learning to do is to journal, right? Like really write down whatever it is I was afraid of. Whatever it was that I was frustrated about. And what was in my control. Because honestly, that helped me separate the noise from the truth. Next, move my body. Even if it's just walking, stretching, or dancing in the house. Moving shifts the energy almost immediately. And the last thing I'm learning to do is remind myself, I've been here before. And somehow, every time I made it through. Every time. So if you're listening right now and you're waiting on the next check, the right opportunity, the clarity, the support, just know you're not crazy for feeling anxious, but you are also not helpless. And you're not forgotten, right? You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always choose what you do with it. So today, choose peace. Choose rest. Choose to breathe. Choose to trust. And while you're in the waiting, take good care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. Because when the time comes, you'll be ready for what's already yours. Right? That's all I have. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. And if any part of this video resonated with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. And until next time, I love you all.